guys, what's up? So this reading is going to be for Aquarius. So for the longest time I've been like, okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to spread out my cards? How do I want to whatever? And I was doing, I don't remember. I don't know. I think it was Scorpio. No, it wasn't. I don't remember. It really doesn't matter because it's not your sign. But regardless, I was like shuffling the deck to like be able to like do it. And then I was like, I don't like shuffling the deck and then like whatever comes out like when it happens that you guys aren't seeing. Like, I don't like that because I don't know. I feel like some people, I mean, there's no gain in it for me. But I feel like a lot of the time there are readers who will purposely maybe do that to make money because, you know, if they can make it look like your boyfriend. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. No, I just think that there's readers on YouTube or anywhere that has like a business can sometimes like just make up things to make you keep coming back. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something, which is weird. Well, it's not weird, but maybe this is why I even said this, because I was gonna say something about something that's called a universal law called law of attraction, because in your spread, so like I said, I don't like doing it, right? But this came up and I like how it's placed too. Like I like being able to do it from like the way it's placed rather than like, do you know what I mean? I think I did this last time. Yes, I did, because I was trying to show this. Okay, so anyways, so I was just like, I like the way I do this. And then my neighbor, who's like super supportive, she was watching my video with me the other day, and because she was like in it, because she kept texting me, which I don't doubt she'll do again. But yeah, so I was having her watch it because, oh, it's Gemini. Yeah, it was Gemini because it was me. And this is kind of me too, because I'm Aquarius, and that's my I feel like this video is gonna be long, because that's my ascendant, rising, whatever you want to call it, sign in my chart. So I'm not just a sun sign. You're not just your sun sign. You're a bunch of different zodiac signs and different houses and planets and your houses and whatever. So for me, my main ones, which makes sense, but I've like healed, which is weird. So now I'm like not, but still am, because like my moon is Aries, which is like your emotions and your internal dialogue, or not even dialogue, just like your internal whatever. So like I used to be like hot-headed and like not angry, but like I could pop off real quick, you know what I mean? But just, I mean, also it's like a go-getter, a leader, like ambitious, like impatient, you know, so like whatever, stuff like that. But like in Gemini, I don't do a lot of things that Geminis do, but the good qualities of Geminis I do if that makes sense. But at your rising sign, ascendant sign, it's like how you look presented into the world. So okay, so like an Aquarius is like humanitarian and like hippie-ish and weird and different and whatever. That's me. Okay, cool. So that's what I just want to say about that. So it's just funny. So when I do these that are like mine, like it doesn't suck, but like it does at the same time, because I'm just looking at it like, yay, you know, but it's not like it's bad. It's just like, I can relate. Like, I mean, I channel, so I can tend to go fast. I don't really know what I'm saying, but I do. But like, I don't know. It's like at the end, I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm not like making up my own stuff. Anyways, back to whatever. So I was shuffling them and I'm like, you know what? And not even by like my own Aquarian life, whatever. Yeah, we're going to do this. I don't need to know about all that right now, or at all. But come on. All right. So, I liked the way it looked, and I don't know, I just did. So a lot of the times when I'm getting ready to do this, I listen to music, but I also have my own. And I had a bunch of them before, and I threw them away because I got pissed off, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But so I was shuffling them to like clear clear them, and do the whole thing, and like these came out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it this way because I like it this way. Like I like looking at these when I'm shuffling and whatever. So the whole point is that I found out that I don't have to do it anyway. And that's what, like, I feel like it's like what I'm trying to say for you. That's what I was trying to get at. And I'm really hot right now, so I might have to go change. Anyways, I like speaking my mind that's in my head, and it just kind of comes out. So it happens. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm going to go change. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm ridiculous because I have like all these black shirts because I already like got ready for black, and I'm not trying to like change everything, and I don't care that much. But I'm like, this is cool. And I'm like, it's a long sleeve shirt. Whatever. Anyways, so I put on representing for Queen, right? Love Queen. So anyways, like, see, I like doing it my own way. When it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. So it's my own way. So the point is, I feel like that has something to do with your reading, is that you are deciding like you want to do it your way from now on, right? There hasn't been change in a while. It could be because of guilt. You could have regret, feelings of failure, of something. You could have some kind of empathy for a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but I mean, when you have empathy, you're looking at things from both sides, and you're, so I don't really know, but I don't know what else it would be. But you're trying to change because there was grief too. This grieving over, again, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a loss of something, some kind of thing that you're grieving over. And grieving could even be like if you're dealing with like a toxic person, it could be like the grieving over a person that you thought was something but never was. So you're grieving actually over a person that was never, whatever. So it's funny because I didn't even think of that. Like, that wasn't part of my thing, but there's imagination here, which is where the law of attraction thing came from. Okay, let's go back to what I was talking about before with the grieving. Let's keep on track. Let's do this, okay? All right, because I'm Bethany and whatever. So, the guilt and that like put you in like a stuck thing. If you're anything like me, you want to make things better. You have integrity, you know what I mean? So it's like if you have a situation going on in your environment that does not feel comfortable, and you feel the need to change it, right? Okay, cool. And with that being said, changing comes with, whatever it is, you need change. Like, no, that's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. What did I even say? Whatever it is you want to change what needs to be changed. So you're stuck. You get stuck in these energies because there needs healing. Because like I said, like if it's me, I would get stuck in this. I need to fix this. I need to make it better. And that could also come where the empathy comes in, because it was in that. The empathy comes in with seeing both sides, as in like, not just, that's where it comes in. It doesn't necessarily have to be about a person. It's focused on you. Like the empathy that like you have too much empathy for other people, and it puts doubt and hurts your self-esteem, which takes away from your peace. And then you bring judgment of yourself and other people but you have to remember everybody has a different path. So if something isn't happening for whatever reason, and I don't mean you unstucking yourself, getting out of the stuck energy, whatever. I knew that was going to be a problem too. If you like listened before I said that, it was like a pause. So, what was I saying? Imagination. Oh, okay. So sometimes when we're in this stuck energy, there's something that we might be doing that's not for us. And I don't even mean not for us as in like it's not our situation. I mean like it's not for us as in that's not part of our path. It's not something that we're supposed to be, dealing with. It's not something that's made for us. It could be somebody else's lesson or whatever that you have no part of. So when you're stuck, sometimes it has something to do with that. But do I want to just take all these? Well, I did see that just a second ago. That's funny. Is that the same one? Did I do that twice? Is it? No, it was. It's gonna come out because I just saw it. Aw, that's fine. No, it's burn. Okay, I saw sure, and I'm like, I just saw that. I'm just gonna take these. Anyways, so sorry. Aw, I'm so cool. I just saw the song and I'm like, aw, that's a cool song. Some of these were in Gemini, actually. Oh my God, the song part for Gemini was amazing. It made me so happy. So happy. If you want to look at it and just see my legit reaction, because it was funny. Oh, it had wild things in it. And that's what it had to do with, the part wild things. I was like, it said, you're the one. Oh, it was Maleficent. Melissa Etheridge. And it was like, I'm the only one. But above it was wild things. So the whole spread out was like going one by one, going down and down. It was like, but the reason why I even did that was because I saw wild things. I don't remember what was above the wild things, but it was wild things. And then it was, I'm the only one or whatever. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, blah, 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 and I was like, oh my God, no, it's like the wild thing is that they're the one. It's fucking awesome. Oh my God. Okay. So anyways, so when we have to deal with stuff like that, that means that we're not on our own path. Okay. And it's not for us. And not only do we kind of, hurt the other people in completing their path, and getting in the way of their growth, it hurts us at the same time because it's not for us, right? Like it's not our thing. But you are getting out of some kind of feelings of regret, feeling like you failed, and grieving is being healed, and you are moving forward without worrying anymore, right? So this indecision, so there was healing. You let yourself have patience in some kind of healing process, right? You could have went through like some kind of detox. I meant like mind, body, soul. Like you could have like, fasted or started eating healthier or, did those detox drinks, like even like those water diets. Those are actually really good for you, but I wouldn't recommend doing it for a long period of time. But I know somebody that did it and it was funny. I mean, I used to do plant-based diet and it was like amazing. I don't really eat meat that much at all. I don't like to. But yeah, so I think something happened, all right? Something happened, and you were like, I am done. I'm moving on. Or not even that. Something moved you out of this situation that was that was hurting your self-esteem, putting doubt in your mind, that wasn't bringing you peace about your own decisions, and was blocking it was blocking your intuition, that was making you indecisive, so you didn't know which way to even go. So the guilt just kept coming, the regret wouldn't go away, feelings of failure which wouldn't go away, which brought the empathy part in, right? It's like you're not, what was the empathy part that I was saying? You weren't focusing on your own feelings about the situation. I don't know. You'll know. You'll when you look back, and it will make sense when you hear it. Okay? So there was reflection work. Which was 4, which makes it helps you look in the mirror, do some introspection, self-reflection, and it helps you see, like, she's looking at herself, like, in the mirror, kind of, like, if you look, right? Oh, it's like a little heart. Yeah, learning to love yourself. Yeah, Larry says that. Holding the mirror to see, accept, and love all of me. So maybe during this failing, whatever it was that you felt like failed, that brought guilt, you realize that, like, you didn't have to regret it, because regretting is just something, like, in the past that you can't change anymore, right? And worrying is the same kind of thing. It's you're worrying over something that cannot be changed, or that's gonna play out the way it's gonna be played out anyways, because you have no control over it, right? And once you might have realized, or came to some kind of subconscious realization, like for me, I already know this, so it's not like, whatever, but maybe I wasn't looking at it when I felt stuck. I wasn't remembering, like, I know that, and it happens a lot, actually. But failure is only a mistake, right? It's a mistake of knowing that what you were doing does not work. It's just up to you how long you want to stay in a situation that's not working for you, that's making you have to look at both sides and put yourself first and not care about the other person's feelings anymore. So, as an example, I'm a person that needs to have integrity, right? I'm a person that needs to have justice, but it's for other people. So if somebody's hurting, or I feel like I did something wrong, I used to, this isn't the part, but I used to need to know so I could fix it. You know what I mean? But sometimes people use that against you, and they use it to put this doubt in your head and hurt your self-esteem and bring you to a position of, taking away your intuition and knowing what direction to go in, so that's where this reflection came from. You went into some kind of, I want to say isolation, but that's what I did, so I don't want to say it at the same time. You know what I mean? So you'll know what you did in order to come into this state of healing, and you might not even know that you were healing, because sometimes we're not even aware of it. You could have just started being more patient with yourself, and it brought you into a healing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, a healing a healing of reflecting, right? Oh, they're the same person too. So this is number 4, and then this is number 3. 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Yes, 3. So 3 is like sometimes like celebration, community coming together, stuff like that. 4 is more like stability. It's a foundation. You know what I mean? It's steady, stability. I was gonna say steady, stable. I don't even know. But anyways, that's what that is. So it's like, it's a coming together with yourself that made you like it's a reflection of like you, right? That came into the healing. So it's focused just on you. You're focused on just you, your stability, yourself, your reflection, so like lately, like I've been observing my thoughts, right? So observing your thoughts is different than your ego, which makes you live off or react or feel however you want to feel or do or say or whatever because of that, okay? Because of whatever. So I don't even know what I just said. Like I do, but I missed the last part. So I know it made sense though. So we're going to move on. Okay. So yeah. So healing into like the reflecting made you heal. Okay. Oh, I remember. Okay. So, yeah. So like your ego is what makes you react on things. Also the healing came with purpose of patience that is bringing you into an imagination and state of being now, of mindset. Okay. And the empathy, I'm still using that in my head, believe me. And the empathy, because I'll watch videos and then I'll be like, oh, I forgot to say that. Oh, why didn't I say that? So we're going to try to do that. Okay, so and I just lost what I was saying. Fostering energies. Fostering, balancing relationships, right? So balancing also can come with reflecting. It can be with balancing your own energies. It can be with balancing your divine it can be with balancing out your masculine and feminine structures. Like maybe you were doing more than the other, which obviously if you were in some kind of indecision and judging your own movements and steps and directions, and did I say decisions already? Yeah, decisions. It could have, you would have been in indecision and judging yourself on what it was you decided you wanted to do because of what wasn't bringing you peace, right? And it's supposed to be upside down. That's what's showing there's no peace, But yeah, so it was blocking your intuition. So, what was it over here? So, there was something I was just saying about intuition. So, the mirroring, I'm just going to use this. The mirroring is 4, right? Oh. And then the equality is 4. So, are they? No. So, another thing is like, the yellow is like represents solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is about like your worth, you, self-knowing, self-actualization, like knowing who you are pretty much. So when you look in the mirror at yourself, you're able to understand more of what's what's imbalanced, what's not balanced. Like what is it that the empathy, what was it that you were doing that was unbalanced with whatever it was that brought you into this guilt kind of indecision, judging yourself, all that, because you have patience and you have like the whole judgment and indecision on top of the imagination card, which the imagination card also looks like an eye, right? It looks like an eye. And if you want, the heart chakra is green, the throat chakra is blue, and the crown chakra is purple. So it's like, if you put all that together, you can also use it as the mind's eye, which is the third eye, which is your intuition, right? So it needed to be like decalcified. And maybe that's even what that means by the healing, is just decalcifying your third eye into learning what it was that needed to come back into balance. And because that was taking away from your self-knowledge, the self-knowledge that you knew how to have fun, how to be you, coming back into your own energy, right? Because you know who you are. And again, the red, that's root chakra. That's our base chakra of stability, of security, of feeling safe. You know what I mean? whenever I see this card, I always use it as that's her mind's eye. That's her third eye. So whatever you're going through, whatever kind of trauma, whatever kind of situation that is bringing you this self-esteem issue and doubt, right? That's taking away from your peace and clouding your judgment and making you have indecision. Whatever, the cards are weird, and that's what we're doing. I haven't even looked at this, right? We'll get there, I guess. So 20 minutes into the video. I told you it's going to be long. Okay. So you know yourself. You know your purpose. You know why you're here. Or maybe you don't, but now you are because you're reflecting and coming into the self-actualization, right? So self-knowledge was coming from that. Whatever this is, it's like this eagle hawk dude, whatever, which you can look up the omen. Look up the omen for a hawk, a beetle, and a peacock. I know like the Northern Lights just happened or something, like, because these remind me of like sun and moon. So I was just thinking of, I think there was a full moon or something was going on recently. I know the Capricorn moon. I don't know. Anyways, so bringing things into equality, it doesn't even need to be reciprocating relationships, but it definitely should be as well, because that can bring an unbalance. If you're giving a person more of your time than you're giving yourself, yeah, your teaching skills, Bethany, really, or what you know of your own energy of dancing, play, I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. Like, maybe you weren't having enough fun. Maybe you weren't maybe you were isolating yourself, you know? I isolate myself, and I used to not do it in a healthy way. Now I do it in a healthy way. You know, but I do it my own way. That's how I come back into my own energy. It just is how it is. But from doing that, I came back. I mean, if you look at my other videos, I'm not like this, and I'm still not fully there. Imagine. So anyways, so from the stability, right, you had an intention of your glow up, and not even a glow up, just no longering what is going on, no longer like dimming your light for other people, like shining your light, you're very bright, like so people need to wear like sunglasses because it's so bright, like it's like you know what I mean? So yeah, and you're doing it all for see, right? So you're having the intention of the healing from out of the reflection work, right? Like, she's like, okay, I'm gonna reflect, you know. After she's reflecting, she's like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. And she looks towards the glow up, right? But, which is really cool, which is also, they're both number 9. So that's like getting close to a cycle ending, okay? But when you look at it, you have 2 mirrors. Like, she's reflecting, she's looking at herself, and then she moves on from the healing, right? Merope? Both Merope? No. From the intention from going to that. So she's like looking at both sides of herself, right? She's looking at reflecting her ego, right? She's reflecting her ego with the intention of shining her light again. Do you see it? Isn't that cool? And it's like they're looking at each other. Anyways, so because of that, there was change into more of a flow of stability, love, knowing that you're loved, knowing that the universe has your back, right? And co-creating out of this energy of feeling like there was failure, knowing that now what I was doing is a mistake, and I can just know and learn that that doesn't work for me and to do something different, right? But co-creating something, coming into calmer waters, right? Because there was an ascension. That's also 9. Which you could also, if you put it all together, sorry. Like, it's like they're looking all like, it's like, okay, I got my glow up. I'm bright now. And it's like, that's her, like, standing on 2 feet now, right? Well, you know what I mean. They're all standing on 2 feet. Because the magic was lost, right? The magic was lost. Okay, so all right, the songs that I was listening to, right? It was Run It by Chris Brown, Lose My Breath from Destiny's Child, which I don't know whatever. Let Me Transform You to Chris Brown. How Low from Ludacris, Busted Baby from Plies or whatever. My Life from Lil Wayne and The Game, and 6 Foot, 7 Foot. And then my favorite song right now is like the Red Ruby Sleeve. Red Ruby Red, whatever. I put Ruby Red Sleeve. I don't even think it's Red Ruby Sleeve. Whatever. And that song has been in my head all the time. That might be why I like it so much. But I realize like why it is for me. And it's the part pretty much where she says, if you want me to stay, I'll never leave, which is like the Christina, whatever her name is, from like years and years and years and years ago. But it also is bad girl, don't run from nobody, like, yeah. Rude boy, touching like my body, like, yeah, or something like that. If he ever missed me, you know what to do if he ever missed me, right? So when you come into this, okay, certain things could have been happening, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be bad things, but we're going to put it like that. Because somebody was being a certain type of way that they didn't care about being. And I always do like, this is hey yeah, but it's like hell yeah, right? So like somebody could have like been doing something that wasn't very beneficial for you or them and your situation, right? And it had to be burned to the ground. It had to be burned because you got it bad. Like it was hurting you either very badly, or you had intense feelings for this situation. This is 9-2, I forgot the vision. So like there's a vision. Oh, and because I just talked about burn, maybe you had a vision that you had to burn down and because you weren't letting go of the love that you had for taking the weight off your shoulders and going towards God with these life lessons towards your dream, right? Aligning with your just destiny because of surrendering. Okay. To having no more shame and having fun again. 7 sisters again. All right, cool. So I forgot I had that. So it's like you needed to burn down something. You needed to calm down. You needed to walk away, right? You needed to walk away. Like, take a bow. Like, walk away. Like, curtsy. Like, bye, right? There were no promises that this person you were ever going to feel like they were going to stand by you. But they could have thought, like, but like, it's like the wild thing is that they thought, you know what, like bad things and wild things are above each other, which is also pink and green, which is the heart chakra, but these are kind of sexual, right? And then under that is I Spy. So it's kind of like, I don't want to put it together. You guys can put it together. You're smart. If you don't know what the I Spy song is, it's actually about me. It was dedicated to me from my like unbiological daughter. She was mad young. And what does it say? I spy with my little eye, a girly I can get because she don't get too many likes, a curly headed cutie I can turn into my wife. And I used to have like really curly hair, like really like banana curls, but you know, you change every 7 years and it went away. So she was always like, you know, the curly headed cutie. I could turn into my wife. It was funny. I love her. But so, you know, like maybe looking out for your curly headed cutie, but I'm looking at it as like somebody could be spying on you too, and you're like, calm down. Stop being like that, okay? I'm not sorry for having to walk away because I had to take a bow, right? I took my bow and I left because somebody has it bad. So that whole situation had to be burned, right? Hell yeah. Okay, so run it. If you ain't, let me know. So you had to run from somebody, or maybe you felt like you had to, and you weren't sorry about it. You're not sorry about it, right? Because there's no promises if you're gonna be like that. It just feels like there's gonna be bad things all the time, right? So this person or whatever should be taking a bow because the song is pretty much, how about a round of applause, standing ovation, because I think like the person like played her, right? And it doesn't have to be that far. It doesn't have to be that like intense, like they played you. It could just be something like whatever. You get what I'm saying, right? Because they were just being like that. But they could be looking out for when you're in an energy of being like that, where they feel like they're alone with you, right? Like they can be laying down with you because that's all they want. And maybe they didn't really realize that before and they took you for granted. Because 6 foot, 7 foot, whenever I hear that song, it always goes, he won't wake up. You know, whatever. So I always think of it as like this person wasn't awake yet. Like maybe they're the one that needed to ascend, right? Into their alignment and surrender to the shame that they have, either because of what they put you through, their own stuff. Everybody has their own stuff, their own trauma that they need to heal from, right? Because it's part of their purpose. But this person could have been like praying for, or you. I don't like doing this person and that person. Like, you're going to know. So I can just say if there's two different people, but you'll know who's who, right? I don't like that. Okay. There's reasons. It's not because I can't do it. It's just I don't like doing it. So, no. So, you know, the laying down. So they could have been praying, you know what I mean? Because of how sorry they are. But it's like, sorry, not sorry, right? But this one is, the song is, she's not sorry. She's not sorry. She's not sorry because there was never ever promises of feeling like you guys were alone, as in like a couple or like, you know, whatever. You got it bad, as in like you could have gotten into like a deep kind of like depression or whatever. So you had to burn this out, right? Calm down. Come back into your own energy and your purpose. Hell yeah. Or hey yeah. Something could have came into play where you were saying yes to, like hey yeah. Hey yeah. Shoot me a kitty. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. That's where it's coming from, just to let you know. Okay, so I'm just being honest, right? From you taking a bow, from standing by me, like leaving, like not taking a bow as in like done, like ending. If there was like a show, right? You take your, you know what the song is, take a bow from Rihanna. How about a round of applause, you know, whatever. So you're like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being like that, right? Because I'm spy. I'm seeing the bad things that are happening that are wild, or wild things that are happening that are bad that I'm seeing. So I need to calm down and burn this. You can see like I'm going the opposite way now because I have it bad. Anyways, this is like the only one I haven't shown. So somebody's praying, right, about this because they're sorry. Because it's like, look at her now, right? Like there's been that glow up, right? And they could have been trying to prevent that glow up. You know what I mean? Which is like the self-esteem. Okay, if you look at it, it's like this. So self-esteem, causing doubt, bringing no peace. And then the peace is like this. Oh, I didn't talk about law of attraction. No peace because of judgment brought indecision, right? So that was like your glow up. Look at her now, right? See, look, eyes, cool. I love this song. Those are like one of my two favorite songs. Because now a kiss from a rose, seal. But what I'm going to go by is the seal. Like it's sealed from with a kiss. And like, you know, maybe like flowers, like as a farewell kind of thing. And then it's like, look at her now. She's not feeling you anymore. And they're asking, feel me. Like, or like, feel me as in like a presence. Because you might feel alone. Or they might be. Because one of you or both of you might feel like you don't deserve love. So, but without the other, it doesn't, it's like somebody could know that they're bad at love and they need to heal in relationship wise and like worthiness wise. But without you, it's like figures. That's all she wrote. I'm out, right? Because you're a little boo thing. So you're the little boo thing, or they are, right? But somebody's hot and cold. Somebody's in and out, right? And they might need to feel independent, or you might need to feel independent, or that is something that, these are crap, by the way, because I wasn't planning on showing these. So like, look how, yeah. They're not crap. They're beautiful because I made them and I make everything beautiful, especially children. But my child is awesome. But so maybe you guys were too codependent on each other and you had to learn how to be independent. And you both were pushing it to the limit. Or somebody's pushing it to the limit now to see how far they can go until they're like completely sealed out. And it's weird because like take a bow like after like a show, like they put on a show. After the show they took a bow, right? And stand by you. So it's like, I want to lay down with you. Or when they lay down, they pray about how sorry they are. See, both of them suck. They're both like sorry, not sorry, right? And then it's like, sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Because like, it's like from the Lemonade. And I really don't know this. I only know because I hear it on certain things. The Lemonade album, I think, is about Jay-Z like cheating on her. So it's like, I'm sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. Anyways, Yeah, like I'll stand by you, right? If you, this is cool actually. If you stand by me, right? Like, they're kind of saying like, if I didn't love you, and this is weird, okay? It's like, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be trying to fight this feeling right now, because it's either because they're sad and they don't, whatever, or maybe it's because they didn't think that they were gonna be sad. So they're trying to fight this feeling in feeling sad. It doesn't even need to be sad. It can just be like they didn't know how much they appreciated or loved you or whatever until you were gone, all right? You could be like their hero. Like they look up to you. Like they care about your input and this and that. And maybe it's another reason why they walked away. If vice versa, because they thought that you were better. What was I even saying before I said that? They look up to you, they care about your input, and maybe your input wasn't good because you were fighting or whatever this was. They had no promise. They didn't feel like you guys ever had time together alone. But it doesn't need to be in a physical way either. It can be like there was too many people or too many other things that were involved, that were too many energies that were giving like a bumpy ride, right? And nothing was making it easy for either of you, but you make it easy for them because you're their hero to want to be better. Like they watch you be like that and they're like, hell yeah. And maybe they want to stop doing bad things and be more wild and spontaneous and fun and not be so calmed down, right? Because again, there's no promises that this, whatever you guys have, will keep going and not burn down, because it's not good for either of you. So they could be dreaming about you, either like literally in their dreams or just like having daydreams during the day because they're crazy in love, right? And they could have a song about you. They can never forget you because you're their lady. Vice versa. Because if they don't got you, they're going to lose out on the best of you. Because they're always going to remember the times they're always going to remember the times that they didn't feel like they measured up. And they had secrets. And they were jaded, or they feel jaded or whatever, because of the things that were all around them, like the energies, right? It put them all in their head, which brought them to being silent more and not telling you these secrets and making everything look jaded. Didn't I just have the Alone song from... Yeah, I did. It was like the first one. The Alone song from Halsey. Wasn't that the first one? Yeah. Feeling Alone. It's so cool how these all came together. I think we're alone now, right? It said, I think we're alone now. And then it said, like, there was a bunch of them. I showed them, so I don't have to, right? Look at her now. I showed them. I sealed them with a kiss. Watch me, nay, nay. It's like, watch me. Watch me. If it's meant to be, you'll watch me, because I'm done playing this little game. I don't know why this song keeps coming up for me everywhere. So I'm going to have to find out. But you knocked them down because you blew their mind. And they don't want you to know that. But you know, right? Because they have an icebox baby where their heart used to be. And they had to lose you to love you, like appreciate you more, because you had to walk away in order to love yourself and know that you were worth more, right? Spend time by yourself, me, myself, and I. Because if they come back and have a conversation with you, or you do with them, you're going to mean it. It's not going to be these little games anymore. It's going to be the real thing, because they have awakened this time, right, to the good life. Oh, look at life. Broccoli. What is the song? I forgot what the song says. So let's say, yeah, you make it easy. I did do it twice. Isn't that funny? I did it twice. I'm coming home. It's the one, make me want to come home. Break your heart. This is bothering me. I want it to be forever after all, because you are the best on earth. I have questions. Whatever broccoli is. I have questions because I want to live a good life. Oh, here it is. I'm the only one. Have mercy. Mercy. Breaking the habit. Maybe you have cycles that need to be broken onto the next one, and you're kind of like, I don't have any reason to feel. I don't have any reason to be nice right now, because I feel a certain type of reason too, because I wanted no frauds, right? I wanted that family. Hey mama, like, it's like, be my woman, whatever, I'll be your man. Like, if you listen to the song, you'll understand what I mean by that. Like, no frauds, but instead, like, the Hey Mama song, whatever. And they're like, say you won't let go, I'll die for you, I want you to be my end game. And you're like, I don't know if you know the song. I want to focus on me. I want you to focus on me, right? And I want you to be healthier and eat broccoli. So you're around all my life. That's what the all my life, that's why I continued. But like, you're like, I don't want to wait. I'm saving that money and surrendering. But they're kind of like, well, whenever you're ready, because they're shy about it. I need to put who this is. I don't want a shy guy. No, I just want a shy guy. You know what I want, babe? Right? Because you're a bad bitch. And there's going to be a moment that they're always going to remember when you left. And they want to know what it is you want. And they're crazy for you. And you're kind of just like, I bet. Because I'm bad and bougie. Oh, look. My life. And that was on what I heard on my thing. It could be like, this was torn up because of what the dilemma that was caused because of not talking about me being the best on earth, which was God's plan. And then you have closer, but we're going to stop there. Right. And where is it? As for the things I love, remember? This is the God. I am standing by the bridge. I'm scared as hell, but I know there's something better. Yes, I know there's something better. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Getting out of regret. Yes, I know. Having this for yourself, right? Turning the grief upside down from starting to persevere again, from not worrying, from being honest with yourself, knowing that nobody else can. That brings fear. Honesty about what you do fear, that's going to help you better service you with your health, your mental health. Surrender and have humor again, and success and happiness. Because we find the best challenges and growth in adversity, and have the courage to love, and not like be envious of people and be in denial of relationships that we see aren't serving us for our freedom, and accept that. So we do have our freedom that brings us balance and growth. and being able to trust again because there was forgiveness and you're grateful for that. You see yourself in everybody. So there's discipline to blaming other people and knowing that people come into your life for a abundant reason. Like, there's a death and rebirth, so knowing that every ending is a beginning. So the loneliness is going to be pulled upside down. It's going to change. Death and rebirth. You won't be feeling lonely anymore. There was no change because you were stuck, right? So that's going to happen. And that's the last card. Right? Universe has your back. God is taking the weight off your shoulders, taking the burdens away if you let him. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go to Walmart. I got to go. No, Walmart, Staples. Yeah, Walmart and Staples. Staples is actually something that I need for this. Oh, there was also How Low and Busted Baby. So it's like, with this, it was like, I was thinking like, how low can you go? As in like pettiness. Lose my breath as in like, can you actually keep up with me? Like, are you going to like step up and make me lose my breath? Because I'm going to be like, holy shit, I was not expecting this ever in my life. My life! Busted Open Baby. That's not what I meant by it though. I meant like busted open as in like, show me like, show me what you're made of, right? All right, guys. I love you so much. Bye.